All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming to Empowering Sense January meeting, very first meeting of the year. And I'm sure you guys noticed one thing different right off the bat is we are doing things very early this month. We used to do, yeah, you better tag everybody in that picture. Smile. Nikki, just take a picture. We are doing I've changed the meetings from the third Monday of the month to the first Monday of the month, because I am hoping that this will help everyone get on track to have a very successful, great month. And I want that to be to where I'm setting everyone up for success for the whole month long, and we're not just checking in at the end of the month. Okay, so that's what we did last year. Was I tried to do it as a recap, like checking in and getting ready for the next month, but now we're going to try it at the beginning of the month. So hey, Mindy, so yeah, y'all feel free to utilize the chat. So because it's the second, we're not doing shout outs anymore on the meetings. We have the team page for shout outs, and I want to be super respectful of y'all's time, and I want these meetings to be as quick as possible. But like we were saying before the recording, I know that we all have another meeting to get to at 8:30, so let's get into it. So this month, it's a toss up on how people are feeling about this. I personally am loving it. I know Nikki's loving it because we've talked about it. The lull in LTOs this month, I feel like, is such a blessing. It is for us to get back to basics, to get back to what we are supposed to be doing with this business. We are a party company. We need to get back to parties. Okay. Like the LTOs, like our SSD and all of our uplines preach to us all the time. It is the sprinkles on the sundae. It is not our bread and butter of the business. Parties is where our business is. Okay. So we got to get back to the basics, stop relying on the LTOs. So I, for one, love that the only LTOs that we have this month are Bring Back My Bar and the Valentine's Day collection. We do have a few more things coming, but those are on the planning ahead document. If you haven't checked, I know that I've put it in my group, Nikki's put it in her group, and I believe Shonda and Mindy have put it in their groups as well. For those of you that are new, I am the Star Director for Empowering Sense, and then Nikki is Star Director for Butterfly Kisses. Shonda is Director for Divine Fierce Force, and Mindy is Director for Sense of Steel. So everyone is in the Empowering Sense family, and then there's other directors and Star Directors too, okay? So I don't want to confuse anybody, because I do know we have one brand new person on here. Shout out to Angela. Thank you so much for being here. Your first meeting, y'all. She is not even out of her first month of being here. So super excited to have you. So we also have Zoe the Zebra is coming, and we have a brand new Go-Go Mango Senspirations. Super excited for that, because the Vanilla Bean Buttercream Senspirations was so successful that they're doing Go-Go Mango, and I can't wait. If you watched EOM, they mentioned other OG scents. So I'm hoping that they're going to do more of the OG scents with these Senspirations. And I love that Lacey had said, Lacey's from Home Office, she had said that the whiff box is where the spoilers are going to be. So that needs to be a big push for you guys, knowing that the whiff box, anyone can get it, but the whiff box is going to have whiff box exclusive things in it. So I'm super excited for that. So like if you got last month's whiff box, it had the mango margarita in it. And that is what we learned at EOM, that it is one of the scents going into the Senspirations collection. Okay. All right. Of course, January is double half price host reward month. So that's all month long. And great news, the parties do have to close in January, but they did not have to be opened in January. So if you had a catch-all party or a host that their party started last month or the month before and it carried over into January and they haven't cashed out yet, they get those double rewards too. So go check on all your open party links, okay, guys? And then it's not even on the planning ahead document, but it is an honorable mention. The diffuser and oil specials are still going strong, guys. They're still there. And it is through January until they sell out. I know we had a little bit of a scare yesterday because one of the oils went on back order, but they fixed it. So all of them are showing still available. So still push the diffusers. Okay, we're gonna get more into that in just a minute. So, like take a breath. All right, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Holy crap, sorry, I just saw the chat. Heather said I had a catch-all where I got 8 half-offs, finally got an air purifier. Yes, that's amazing, Heather. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today was how to set yourself up for success for the whole month. So what we're really going to be talking about tonight is how we're working and how we have a successful month. And obviously success looks different for everyone. Success for a star director or a director is obviously not going to be the same success for an essential or a lead consultant or certified consultant. You decide what you want your success to be, okay? If just being active is what you call successful, we're gonna clap and cheer you on, okay? But if you are like, I'm not successful and like this month is not a success until I hit 4K PRV, then we're gonna cheer you on when you hit 4K, okay? So you decide what the success looks like for you. So the first thing that you need to do is set a goal. I know for a fact that your director, because all of your directors are here, your director has asked on their team page, they do it every month, for your goals. Please share all your goals, share them in all the places. And I don't even mean like share them in Butterfly Kisses and Empowering Sense. I mean, share them in all of the consulting groups that you're in, share them with your spouse, share them with your kids, put them on your bathroom mirror, put them where you're going to see them. Not just your goals for the year, but your goals for the month too. Make it a background on your phone if you need to, somewhere that you're going to see it every single day, okay? Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is parties. So I talked about this topic tonight with the directors. We have like a little group chat, and we keep each other motivated and on task with each other. And I love that we hold each other accountable. First of all, if you do not have a tribe of people for that, post in your director's page, find an accountability partner, reach out to your director, reach out to your sponsor. They will help you find an accountability partner. Your accountability partner doesn't even need to be someone within your director's bubble. Like Nikki might say, hey, I have this person. Who do you think, Mindy, is there anyone on your team that she would pair really well with? I can see everyone's numbers, so I have a little bit of an advantage where I can go, well, these guys are like right on the same level every single month. Like they need to be paired up, stuff like that. But like reach out to your director, your sponsor, if you are struggling to find an accountability partner. But honestly, I very much encourage you to post on your director's team page, hey, this is where I'm at. This is where I want to be. I need an accountability partner who wants to like just literally text me every day and like we can bounce ideas off each other. Okay, like it's that simple. I know it's scary, but do it. It's worth it because you will flourish in your business. Okay, so parties, I want to say that you should start off with making a goal. I will say a goal of 4 parties a month. Do you need to have 4 parties a month? Absolutely not. Should it be your goal? 100%. Your goals are not meant to be hit every single month. If you're hitting your goal every month, you need to up your goal. Okay, yes, I know it's so great to be like, yay, I hit my goal. Yay, I hit my goal. But let me tell you something. I will be doing this for 5 years in January or in February next month, which is crazy to me. It gets boring sometimes when you are constantly hitting your goal. It is, believe it or not. Like it's, and I know that sounds like a good problem to have. Like, oh, man, she always hits for 2K. No, I don't always. But you know, if you're consistently like hitting your goal of being active every month, maybe push yourself to go, okay, well, I want to do 500 a month. It's okay if you don't hit that 500. If you do, see if you hit it a few times, and then it's, oh, I wonder if I could hit 500 by like the 20th instead of by the end of the month. I wonder if I could hit it by the 20th, because then you get to a point where like where your directors are at, where we aim for 500 by the 5th. We aim for active by the 1st. Those are the big goals that I want you to push yourself for. I don't want you to go jump right out the gate as an essential consultant or a certified consultant and say, I want to hit 500 by the 5th. That's amazing if you can do that. I promise if you do that, you will be on a lot of people's radars, but you will also burn yourself out so quick. And I, as someone who has experienced burnout, there are other people in here that have experienced burnout. We can attest to it is one of the crappiest feelings in the world. And I want any of y'all to experience that at all. Okay. So when I say have a goal for something, it doesn't mean I expect you to hit that goal every single month. I mean, set a goal for that and reach for that. And if you come super close, that's great. We're still going to cheer you on. No one is going to be back here going, but you said that you were going to have, okay, so Nikki, I'm aiming for 12 this month. I have 6 already. I need 6 more. I'm her sponsor. She signed up directly under me. Do you think that I'm going to be like, at the end of the month, well, Nikki, it's really great that you just had your best month ever, like PRV wise, but you said you were going to have 12 parties and you only had 8. So, wah, wah. No one is sitting back here and is going to judge you for that. It's going to be like, girl, you had 8 parties this month. It was your best month ever. I need you to go live and tell everybody how you did it, which I don't need to tell Nikki that because she would do that anyways. Okay. No one is going to judge you for not hitting your goals is what I'm getting at. Okay. So how are we booking parties this month? Hello, double half price host rewards. We're messaging everyone to let them know. Nikki shared a really great, simple verbiage. And it was just, hey girl, how was your New Year's? I just want to let you know that January is double half price host reward month. And I wanted to know if I could get a virtual Send Social started for you. What do you think? Did people leave her on red? Did people not respond to her? Absolutely. But she messaged 5 people and she got 3 parties from it, which I will tell you is not the norm. Okay. It's not the norm. They say typically 1 in 10 people say yes. So do not get discouraged if you message 5 people and they all leave you on red. Go message 5 more. I promise at least 2 of those people are going to respond to you in general, but you will probably get a yes out of it. My point in telling you the 1 in 10 rule though, is that if you want to have say 4 parties for 1 month, that means you need to probably ask 40 to 50 people if they want to do a party. You don't have to say party. Nikki likes saying virtual Send Social. Drop in the chat what is some other verbiage that you guys use instead of the word party. I would love to hear that because I would love to get away from the word party too. Scent event. Oh yes, Mindy uses scent event. Yes. Scent soiree. Okay, that's a little bougie for me. Scent social. Okay, a lot of people like scent event, scent social. Yes. Get away from the word party because that scares people. But y'all, every person needs to know about Scentastic event. I love that, Shonda. See, and Shonda's just like a little extra. Everyone needs to know about the double half price rewards this month, especially the people that you know have had their eye on the expensive things, but they can't afford it. Man, I really love those diffusers. They're gorgeous, but I can't justify $150 on that. Okay, guess what? This is the month for you because normally you need 2 half price items to get it half off. Now, when your party hits 200, instead of getting 1 half price item, you get 2 right off the bat. So right off the bat, they could get a diffuser for half off. Man, I really want the air purifier, but I just can't justify that much money. Okay, we can get it for you half off because of double half price rewards. So do polls, whatever you can think of in your VIP groups, on your stories, but you need to be talking to people and letting them know about the half price rewards this month. And y'all, sharing a flyer is not what I'm talking about. Does that mean I don't want you to share a flyer? Absolutely not. Share a flyer every single day, share a different flyer every day, but share every day. But I want you actually asking people in their DMs, in their messages, texting people you know, talking to people on the phone, and actually having conversations with people. Because you can't sit there and say, well, I post every day, but no one comments. Okay, well, clearly that's not working for you. So you need to try something new, i.e. having an actual conversation with someone. Okay, I said what I said, go actually talk to people. Stop just posting on social media. Okay. Do people still talk on the phone? We're just, I feel like people look, okay, listen. Next time you talk to your mom on the phone, offer to do a freaking scent party for your mom. Okay. Next time you talk to, maybe not your mom, Nikki. No. I can tell you right now, my mom has never bought for me. My mom has never bought for me. She absentee, yes, because we gifted to her, but whatever. That's a whole nother story. But my point is, every single person you talk to, you need to let them know, hey, and you can make all the labels in the world and put it in your Happy Meal and make polls and post flyers. That's great, but you need to have conversations with people. Okay. My mom just set up, I just set it up and said, do it, no option. Yeah, that's a good one, Sarah. Seriously. And you know what? You have customers that are like that it's like, hey girl, I know how much you've had your eye on that diffuser last month. I went ahead and I set you up a personal shopping link because this month is half price rewards. So here's your link, go share it with your friends. It doesn't have to be a party. It can be a personal shopping link, whatever you want to call it. Okay. I just make the links and send them to people and then say, hey, by the way, I know you really wanted that. You're one of my best customers. I went ahead and I made you a personal shopping link because this month is half price, it's double half price rewards and you deserve it. Okay, here's your link. Like literally you could send that to everyone who ordered last month as a thank you. Hey, thank you so much for supporting my business last month. It's double half price rewards. I made you your own personal shopping link. It's good for 3 months. Here you go. Send it to them. Be like Debbie Pitts Palmer. I hope you all know who she is. That woman is amazing. She's superstar director. If you don't know who she is like an OG queen for Scentsy. And she has, I swear, at a minimum, like 30 open links on her PWS at all times. And she's constantly flipping them to people too. It's insane. Okay. So I love that. Yes. Shift your mindset. Like y'all, this is the month to be making all the links for people. Okay. Yes. Go look at her PWS, Mindy. She has a ton. All right. Club. First of all, do you have a club? Are you sharing when you get your club? Do you know how club works? Do your customers know how club works? Do your customers know how to redeem their club cash? Did you know that there's club cash? Probably not, because you're a consultant and it doesn't apply to us. But go look at their points and see how many points are expiring. Those points convert to dollars. Okay. All the FAQs are on our workstation on how they can redeem those points. Otherwise, they are use them or lose them. Okay. Yes, it's less PRV for you, but it's more savings in their pocket and they will keep coming back to you because you are here for them to save them money. Okay. It's not about PRV for you. It's about saving money for them. They will stick with you in the long run because you are looking out for what's best for them in the long run. Okay. Does that make sense? What was that? Sorry, I see the chat. We have double half offs and next month catalog ends. No, the catalog doesn't end next month. Oh, well, yeah, it does. You're right. Don't listen to me. Yeah, next month is, I interpreted that differently in my head. Sorry. Next month is transition month. Yes. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yes, go make a bunch of links, Sarah. You can do it. Multitask while I'm talking. Just listen to me. You don't need to see me. Go do what you need to do on your phone. Yes. I will never chastise y'all for multitasking when you're on these meetings. Nikki's doing mail. Who else is doing something else while they're on here? I know Shauna is. She's out. Look at her. Yep. Heather's. Yep. Exactly. Everyone's doing something. Go make links right now. Go message your customers while you listen to me yammer. Okay. Yes, but make sure your customers know how to utilize their club. Okay. Every time you're talking to a customer, I want it to lead to a club conversation or a join conversation or a party conversation. You want it to be a club conversation almost every time though, because that is recurring PRV every month for you so that you can get to a point where you are not having to work as hard as you are working now 2 years from now, because you've got recurring PRV. Because guess what? Your clubbers are the best people to join. Okay. So just like how we have to constantly be sponsoring new people, like I'm a star director, Nikki's a star director, we're still sponsoring people. We don't sit back because I'm a star director now, I don't need to sponsor any people. No. Mindy has, what do you have, Mindy? 30 clubs. She's not sitting back and not pushing club anymore. You know why? Because those are the best people for her to have joint conversations with. Get paid to club. Get paid to club, 100%. But you want them to be club members for a little bit. It's all a cycle, y'all. Wash, rinse, repeat. We do the same thing every single month. Every single month, we wash, rinse, repeat. Okay? I have so many consultants. If you're new, I don't blame you for this. But y'all, if you've been doing this for like a year, why are you asking me? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what I should be doing. That's what this is for. What should you be doing? Having conversations with people and partying. Okay? That's what you should be doing. It really is that simple. It really is that boring sometimes. We do the same thing every single month. We do the same thing. Nikki, what you do on the 1st, is it not the same thing you do every first? What you do on EOM, do you not do every EOM? What you do on the 15th, is it not the same thing you do every 15th? But we have a battle rhythm. We found a groove that works for us, and you will get to that point where it's going to feel very mundane and it's going to be like, oh, I do this every month. But does it work? Does it work? Yes, it works. Is it easily replicatable so that I can pass it on to my team? Yes, it is. And that's what we're doing. Okay. But it really is that easy. Have conversations with people. Look at her. She's so proud of herself. She's got a binder. She's got a binder with all new things in it now. All right. Follow up on your scent of the month, your Valentine, like specifically this month, I want you to be following up on your scent of the month samples, your Valentine's Day samples, and your bring back my bar samples. Or even if you didn't make samples on them, I still want you to be reaching out to people about those 3 collections, because yes, scent of the month is a collection, and you're talking to them about club. We want them to put it in their club. We want them to build their club. Some of your customers, and I say this for me, because I actually had 2 clubbers yesterday. They didn't know that they could add stuff to their club. So make sure your customers know that they can add stuff, take stuff away. Like, if they don't have to set up a whole new club and pay a whole new shipping fee, that it's the same club that they can add stuff to. I'm serious. We think it's a no-brainer because this is what we do. We eat, breathe, sleep, think Scentsy all day long, all night long. Scentsy is our life, but our customers are not like that. So some of the things that we think are no-brainers, to them, it's like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So make sure your customers know how to utilize their club, how to change things, add things, use their cash before it expires. Make sure they know. Okay. Your thank yous. I'm so tired of seeing so many people get overwhelmed with thank yous. Your thank yous literally can be a thank you text. First of all, a thank you text, a thank you shout out post, a thank you in your stories, a thank you in the party. You don't have to do anything beyond that. I have always done a handwritten thank you note. And for the longest time, for the last 4 years, I have done, or the last 5 years, I have done some sort of extra in it, like a scent circle. Well, guess what? People stopped buying scent circles because, oh, well, Katrina's going to give me a free scent circle, so I don't need to buy one. Well, guess what? Last season, I stopped sending scent circles and started putting in hot cocoa packets, apple cider packets. People started buying scent circles again. Now I've run out of those things. Guess what? Last month, I sent just a thank you card, just a handwritten thank you card. And I still got the same response from people of, thank you so much for my thank you card. Or they did my brag and tag where they shared a picture of it. It was just a thank you card, nothing extra in it, not even confetti in it, you guys, because I saved that for y'all. literally just a handwritten thank you card goes such a long way. You don't have to do these big extravagant thank you packages that you see some of these people do. Okay, just get the thank you done. A simple handwritten thank you or a text or a shout out post is just as effective. It means just as much. Okay, I know, who am I? No confetti, but it's better than no thank you at all. Okay, so I want you to just look at who ordered last month and just go to thank you. Shoot them a thank you text. You don't even have to send them a thank you card. Just shoot them a thank you text. Hey, thanks so much for supporting my business last month. How are you liking your wax that you got last month? Because that leads you in that leads me into my next topic of follow-ups. We're reaching out to everyone who ordered last month and saying, hey, would love to know what you warmed first. Would love to see a picture of where you put that new warmer. Hey, that diffuser that you bought last month. Hey, that wall fan bundle that you bought last month. That body bundle that you bought last month that you gifted to someone. Was it well received? Did they love it? Do they need a different scent? Have they ever heard of Scentsy before? Following up with those people. How were your holidays? Happy New Year, just to tell someone Happy New Year. Those are follow-ups, okay? You need to be following up with people. They can't just order and then they never hear from you again, okay? You might have a handful of customers who will keep coming back to you, but that's not how you retain your customers. You retain them by providing amazing customer service, and following up with them is the very first step in retaining your customers, okay? Because follow-ups will lead to those conversations I was telling you about. They will lead to club conversations. They will lead to booking party conversations. I had a customer message me yesterday because she wanted to cancel her order because she ordered the wrong, she saw a warmer and ordered it, and then she saw another warmer and goes, oh, I actually want that one. Can we cancel it? And I said, I will ask. Oh yes, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm closing up right now. I was like, I will ask. I'll call customer service as soon as they open and we'll see if we can cancel it for you. But I said, hey, just so you know, I said, worst case scenario, if it ships before then, sorry if you hear the baby. I was like, just a worst case scenario, I said, I could always do an online party for you and we could get that other warmer that you really want. We could get that for free. And she was like, how would that work? And it just organically opened a conversation. Okay. Your follow-ups should never be these cold messages. The hey girl, hey messages. Now, to be fair, I say hey girl, hey to my customers because that is how I talk, but it's not a stereotypical hey girl, hey cold message, promise. Okay. You shouldn't be asking someone to do a party or to join or to do club if they've never heard from you before. Okay. So just following up with that. Yes. Project broadcast, which I need to get on that so bad. I know. And your drip campaigns. Yes, I know. I hear about it all the time from Nikki and Paulina. I need to get on that. I know. But even if you don't have that, if you are the brand new consultant or you just don't have project broadcast, y'all follow up with your customers. The big thing is keeping track of it. You should be keeping track of everything. Keep track of all the conversations that you have. Who did you ask to book a party? Who did you ask to who did you have a joint conversation with? And their joint conversation, by the way, is not just like a, hey, you ever thought about doing what I do? Hey, you should join. Hey, we have a join special. Hey, I have a free kit. Blah, 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 blah. No, I don't mean those kind of conversations. I mean the people that you're talking to because, you know, like the ones that are like, oh my gosh, you just make it look so much fun. Or you just make it look so easy. I could never do it. I've had customers reach out to me that have been like, you just like look like you are just rocking things out. I'm so proud of you. I love that you're my Scentsy lady. Girl, you know you could do this, right? That's how I flip that around. You know that you could do this too, right? Like there's nothing special about me. That's a joint conversation. They don't have to say yes or no right away, but that is just, that's a joint conversation. Keep track of it, okay? You need to be keeping track of annual sales and annual mentor. You will never earn those awards without tracking them, period. You will not accidentally ever, no one has ever accidentally earned those awards, okay? Track your follow-ups, track your samples that you make too, okay? Keep track of everything. And guess what? Nikki and I can't speak for, I don't know about Shonda and Mindy, but Nikki and I, the two star directors in this group, I'm not like putting them on blast for anything. I can tell you right now that Nikki and I have both shared several different follow-up systems, several different trackers, digital, pen and paper. Heather has shared them. So many different options for you. Find one that works for you. You were worried about what you did, but find what works for you. All I'm asking you to do is keep track of it. So when it comes to these conversations that you are keeping track of, listen, it sounds really scary to say 30 conversations a month, okay? Just do one conversation a day. Now, obviously, I want you to do one join conversation, one party conversation, and one club conversation a day. So that's really 3 a day, right? But I know that can, yep, look at her. She's got it right there on her daily habit tracker. And if y'all haven't looked, she has shared those in all of the groups. So you can't say that you haven't seen it, okay? That's the one thing with your leaders, you will never see any of us ask you to do something that we don't do, okay? We have shared things that work for us, things that don't work for us, things that did work for us and don't work for us now, but maybe they'll work for you now because you are at a place where it will work for you, okay? The thing is you don't know if it's going to work if you haven't tried it. So I want you to find what works for you and just start with having not even one conversation a day. Make it 5 a week, okay? Take the weekends off. If you want to do all 5 of those conversations on a Wednesday, cool. If you want to do them once a day, Monday through Friday, cool. But keep track of it because you don't ever want to be that person that it's like, oh, well, you just asked me that like 2 weeks ago. Oh, I did? Like, you don't ever want to be that person. That's so gross. Don't be that consultant that doesn't know who they're talking to. But at the same time, I want you to have so many conversations that you don't realize that you just asked that person the same question last month. But I want you to see it on pen and paper or digitally or whatever. I want you to see it on your tracker so that you can go, oh, well, I asked her this last month, so I'm not going to ask her this month. I asked her last month, I'm not going to ask her this month. But maybe 2 months from now, I'm going to ask her again. You know, I want you to visually see who you're talking to because it also saves you when I don't want you to be one of those people that says, well, I've asked everybody. I don't know what to say. No, you haven't, because then when you have it on paper, I want you to be able to come back to me or Nikki or Shonda or Mindy and go, I really have asked 75 people. I have it in black and white. I want you to be able to throw that in one of our faces so that we can go, okay, let's look at your verbiage. I want you to be able, exactly, see, I got you, I see, Nikki and I are totally on the same page, okay? I want you to be successful. Nikki wants you to be successful. Shonda wants you to be successful. Mindy wants you to be successful. We're not here to just be your director, okay? We want you to be a director too. We want you to grow your team. We want you to grow your group, okay? We want everybody to come up to the top with us, all right? I want this to be an amazing year. And I'm going to stop the recording. Hold on 1 second. I almost made it go. I almost like hung up on everybody. Stop recording.